Hi everybody, happy Friday. Welcome. I hope you are having a great day so far, and thank you for tuning in. And I hope you get something out of it today. As always, any questions or concerns, drop them in the comments, and I will address them. Let's go ahead and jump right in. I guess the past couple of weeks we've been talking about turning our major and minor triads into major and minor seventh chords. And I'm a big fan of hearing and theorizing these chords as two discrete fifths, two sets of discrete fifth intervals, meaning for our major seventh chord we've got C and G, and we've also got E and B. Put together it all sounds like this. Similarly with the minor seventh chords, we can think of it as two sets of perfect fifths, again C and G, and then E flat and B flat. Sounds like this. And I recommended a couple of ideas to make those two sets of fifths appear more make it easier for them to be heard as fifths as opposed to just blending in. So one of those methods was instrumentation, right? If you have one instrument playing that set of fifths, switch this set of fifths to a different instrument. It could be something like piano and guitar, piano and voice, guitar and voice, all the way up into like, woodwinds or brass, whatever it may be. That will help the listener hear that as two sets of fifths. Another thing that we can do to kind of create that sense of space more is is in our voicing. So if we voiced it C to G in the bass, and then we take this next set of fifths, the E to B, and move it up an octave. So it sounds like this, right? Similarly, if it was a minor seventh chord, we could do the same thing where it's C, G, and then E flat, B flat. Just hearing that simple switch from C major 7 to C minor 7 is inspiring to my ears. It makes me start to hear things. There's already motion and movement that makes me feel like, okay, we're going somewhere, this is developing, and where's it going to go next? This is already kind of intriguing to me. And the fact that it's such a very minuscule shift in terms of from a note perspective, meaning that we're just taking this E and B and moving it the smallest possible interval down to E flat and B flat, and then back up, and just oscillating between these two changes is really fascinating to me. So I thought it would be fun to explore keeping these two perfect fifths, keeping those shapes, but moving the top or the treble perfect fifth, that E and the B. Let's move that around a little bit more while we keep the C and the G as a bass and a constant in the bass. So we got C and G in the bass, E and B in the treble. We got E flat and B flat in the treble. Might as well keep going. got D and A in the treble. Keep going even further, why not? So we've got D flat and A flat in the treble. And we'll play that again. Keep going, so we got C, G, C, G. Let's listen to that again. From C, G, E, B. That's tense, but it still works. It's a tense sound, but as long as we resolve it, it works. It works. Our ears accept that. Our ears like tension and release. We like tension and release beyond our ears. It's kind of the natural flow of things. Things get tense, they release. Things get tense, they release. What we don't like is for things to stay tense all the time, or for things to be released all the time. It's the same thing, just looked at from two different angles. But we like that contrast, we like that duality, because that's how life is and it makes sense to us. So if our ears are presented with that, we like that and we accept it and it makes sense to us. Hope that wasn't too philosophical. So C, G, E, B. C, G, E flat, B flat. C, G, D, A. C, G, D flat, A flat. C, G, C, G. And I'm not even worried about what these are theoretically. I'm just interested in the fact that they work, because it's a pattern that our brain recognizes. We're moving down by half steps. And I'm not trying to name them. I'm just saying this is cool. And it makes sense to my brain because, like I said, it moves down in half steps and it's constant. So our brains recognize that pattern and they're okay with it. I mean, that to me already gets me hearing ideas. That already inspires me. I hope it inspires you to maybe explore and kind of maybe hear music or think about music in a way that you have not yet before. I'm probably going to leave it at that just to keep this lesson short and sweet. And next week, we can dive into a little bit more of what's going on technically, maybe with that progression. As always, if anybody wants to do some private theory lessons, some music production, some music theory lessons, whatever it may be, I would love to help you out. I offer 100% money back guarantee, and just reach out to me and we'll go from there. So until next week, I hope you all have a great week. And remember, it's all about tension and release. I had to remind myself that the past couple days because there's been a lot of tension. Hope you're well. Hope to see you next Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. And be nice to each other. Have a great day.